All right, cool. We're ready to rock and roll. Okay, so again, let me just go back so that, and this is more for the people that are watching the replay, but it's good to see that there's pin messages. Pin messages. We're gonna go over two of the pin messages today. And this one shows all the exams that are available. This is if you're taking the state in California, but these are pretty much the bigger parts of the exams on any exam in any state of the United States. So so it wouldn't be a bad idea to screenshot this. Today we're gonna go over the individual life insurance contract. There's 10 questions on the exam on this. So the individual life insurance contract. So a life insurance contract, the life insurance policy is a contract. By the way, this is a Telegram. If you're not part of this Telegram, send me a text, a message on this YouTube video or whatever you're watching this from. Let's keep going on click on the pin messages. This is the other thing I wanted to show you that I wanted to click on is the actual exam review. It says California, but really you could use it in any state. And this is June 2021. So this is the updated version. It's not going to have that much more, valuable, great information, even though it's updated. So let's go to
You just read it.
we went over this one time, but it would not be a bad idea to read it all completely also.
Okay.
Go back, I forgot. So let me go back to the pin message. Here it is. The individual life insurance contract. Okay, so let's do that. Individual life insurance contract. Where are you at? Oh gosh, that's too many individuals. Life insurance. Oh man, even worse. Let me just scroll down manually. Oh, I got an idea, a better idea. There we go. Annuities. California insurance regulation. Oh, that's it? Oh, dang. That's okay. We're just going to go through here. The individual life insurance contract and provisions. There's 10 questions on the test on this exam. Let's just go over it like 3 times or 4 times until we're tired of this exam and until we master it. See, that's how I would study, Mercedes. That's exactly how I would study. I would take this quiz until like, I mean, I don't want to memorize it, but I'm probably gonna end up memorizing it. But I'm not gonna memorize it because after I answer any question, like right here, I'm gonna answer any question. Well, I got it right by accident, but whether I get it right or wrong, I'm gonna read the rationale because that's how things are gonna start sticking to me because I'm gonna start understanding, oh, that's what the concept means. And if I have a little bit of extra time, I'm going to review content, click on the review content button so that you could even read a little bit more on this section. I'm not going to do that here because there's no reason to. I'm going to better explain it to you in kind of like layman terms because that's how I learn. I need somebody to explain to me in non-technical big word language. Okay. And that's basically what I like to do when I do these videos. There's no point in me reading it because you could pause it and read it for yourself, okay? Because it is a little technical. Not a little technical. It's not that technical, but some of them do get technical. Okay, an organization ceases to exist as an entity eligible to hold a license for all of the following reasons except. An organization ceases to exist as an entity eligible to hold a license for all of the following except upon dissolution of the corporation, upon continuous. The answer is B. Upon continuance of only one person from the previous corporation co-partnership to the new co-partnership. An organization may continue to exist as long as one one existing person of the corporation continues to exist the agency powers. See this, I don't really understand it myself. It's like a corporation thing, how corporations work when it comes to insurance. So if I don't understand it myself, I'm gonna read this for sure because I don't
Right.
understand this. So that's, again, I'm doing exactly how I learn things, how everybody learns things, how it's designed to learn. So that's what you should do, period. All right, so a termination of license and dissolving partnerships. A licensee can surrender their insurance license at any time, either by returning the license to the commissioner or, if not in possession of the license, sending a notice of resignation. And yeah, you could do that. So for example, you get your license, you want to resign, you can resign. Just write a letter of resignation. An insurance license automatically terminates when the licensee dies. There it is. If the licensee is an organization, the license will terminate if the partnership or association or corporation is dissolved. Also, a partnership will lose its license if it changes the person serving as partners. When the new partners join, a partnership can continue its license if it files a notice within 30 days to the Department of Insurance. The changes are approved, and the changes are approved. When any of the above organizations ceases, they may continue to conduct business under another name if the same people remain involved and the necessary paperwork is completed within 30 days. Bam, there it is, 30 days. All right, so I was talking about licensees or organizations. Cool, I get it now. An insurance company that is not authorized to do business in the state is not authorized to do business in the state of California is known as, I would say, non-admitted insurer. Okay, there's good to learn here, a lot to learn here. Ignore B, okay? B is just bogus. C, foreign company. Foreign company is a company that works outside of the states. Okay, outside of your state. So I'm in California, so somebody that works out of the state of Arizona or New York or whatever, anything but California is a foreign company. An alien company is it's an insurance company that works outside the United States. All right, so get that. That's important to know in the test. Foreign insurer outside the state, alien insurer outside the country.
So out of the state is C and out of the country is B?
Out of the country is D. D as in dog.
D. Okay.
A is not non-admitted insurer is that they're not able to do business in California if you're from California. They're not able to do business in the state that you're in, right? So if you live in Texas, but an insurance company is not able to do business in Texas, then they're a non-admitted insurer.
Okay.
When agents are acting with the scope of their contract, their actions will be assumed to be the acts of the insurer. I would say, yep. So an agent acts on behalf of the insurer, the insurance company. That makes a lot of sense, right? Like
Yeah.
I work with Primerica, so I'm an agent of Primerica, so I assume and to be act of the insurance company Primerica. All right, let's keep going. The commissioner may deny an application for a license for any applicant who the commissioner may deny an application for a license for any applicant who has been convicted of a felony, is not qualified to accomplish the duties to be performed, does not have good business reputation, any of these. I guess I would say any of these, right? You don't have a good reputation, you have a felony, and you don't qualify to accomplish the duties performed. Yep.
Yeah.
That one's a common sense one. All right, cool. Let's continue. An applicant has submitted an application for a life agent license in the state of California. 5 years ago, the applicant was charged with but not convicted of a felony in another state, the California commissioner would deny the license on the grounds that the applicant what? There are no grounds.
I don't think it's 1 or 8. Not A.
I'm gonna go with D. Oh wow.
So there are no grounds for which license could be
Oh,
denied.
this is why, because he was charged but not convicted. There you go.
Right, in another state. But he held his license in California,
No, it says
right?
no. The reason is because it wasn't an actual conviction. He was not convicted. He was just charged. So right here, look at the rationale. It says actual convictions preludes licensure. So if you're actually convicted, that's what would get you to not qualify to get a license.
Okay.
But this one, he wasn't convicted, so he's good to go. It says there are no grounds. Look at B, says there are no grounds for which a license could be denied based on the information provided. There's no grounds.
Okay.
He should be able to qualify. He's good. He's good. So right here it says the commissioner could deny. No, he couldn't because there's no grounds for that. He was never charged. He was convicted, but never charged. All right.
Okay.
No. The other way around. He was charged, but not convicted. That's what I meant to say. With an active license, cannot act as a broker unless. He does not have an appointment with a company that he is
No.
brokering. I would say B, C. Okay, I got it wrong again. He does not have an appointment with the company that he is brokering. Cannot act as a broker unless he does not have a. Oh man, this is like a double negative, huh? Cannot unless.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, he does not.
Well, to me.
There's triple negatives here. He cannot unless he does not. Whoa, this one's tricky. A person cannot act as a broker for any insurer for which that person holds an active agent's appointment. Wow, this is very like
Huh?
screenshot it, read it over and over, because it's a double negative. It's like a question that messes with you, you know.
Yeah.
So an
I'm
agent
still
with
trying
an
to.
active license cannot act as a broker unless he does not have an appointment with the company that he is brokering. So here, let me
Like signed up with that appointment, signed up with that company,
no.
maybe?
So he cannot be a broker if he's appointed with that company. That's what it's saying. So you can be a broker if you're appointed with a company. So if you're appointed with the company, then you can't be a broker. What does appointment mean, by the way? When you get your life license, you're going to be appointed with an insurance company. That means you're hanging your license in an insurance company. When you
Just
get,
like the real estate.
yeah, just like real estate,
You have to.
hang your license somewhere.
This has a lot. This reminds me a lot about real estate.
Yeah.
The times that we've been doing quizzes.
Yeah. I've never taken the real estate exam, but the rules
I think you
should be the
should.
same.
You would pass it.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Real estate doesn't do anything to me. But yeah, I've been thinking about that actually.
Yeah, you should. You should. You really should. I can see you doing that.
Cool. The commissioner may, without hearing, suspend an agent's license for all of the following reasons except revocation of another professional license, failure to properly identify the insured true risk, committing a felony, denial of a previous application for any professional license.
Okay, so the commissioner may, without hearing, suspend. Or if you committing a felony. I'd say
The
C.
commissioner may, without hearing, suspend an agent's license for all of the following reasons except revocation of another
Wait.
professional license, failure to properly identify insurance true risk, committing a felony, denial of provision application on another professional license. I would say B. Yeah, failure to properly identify the insured true risk. The insured
Oh.
is a client, right? So the insured true risk, failure to properly
Mhm.
identify the insured true risk, that doesn't make sense, like you didn't say that he was, like, the client says, I don't smoke, but he does smoke, but he told you
Mm.
he doesn't smoke. So how can you identify the true risk if you can't, if the client is lying to you? It's not your fault,
Right.
but it's not your fault that you put tobacco, non-tobacco, when he really is tobacco. It's not your fault because the client told you he doesn't smoke. So that one's not a grounds for suspending your license. The other three are, if you were revocation of another professional license, then you could get your license suspended. You committed a felony, obviously. You denial of previous application for another professional license. Yeah, denial. Life only, yes. Life broker.
Which of the following is not license? A solicitor?
Let's go with solicitor. I don't know, to be honest. Life broker.
Oh shoot.
There's no such license as a life broker or health broker. Okay, got it. Good to know. I didn't know that either.
Wow. Okay. So there's a license for a solicitor? Really?
I guess there is, yeah. Yeah, there's a license for solicitor, insurance agent, life only agent. Yeah, it doesn't say solicitor anywhere here. Solicitor. Yeah, I guess it's in the book. It's not there. But now you know. All records relating to insurance application and delivery must be maintained by the insurer for a period of 2 years. It's 3 years policy delivery, 3 years for initial. I would say three. Three rings a bell to me a lot. Okay, never mind.
So
5 years after the policy delivered or initial application if no policy was issued. All records relating to insurance application and delivery must be maintained to the insured for a period of 5 years. Got it. Which of the following is not a typical characteristics of errors and omission policy? Not a typical characteristics. Coverage can be written on a limited per claim basis or a limit for a claim during the policy period basis. Policies have numerous exclusions to limit or avoid fraudulent claims. Coverage is provided only for negligence, errors, and omission. Policies typically have higher deductibles, 100 to 500.
errors and omissions. Oh, errors and omissions. I would go with C.
No, that's. I mean, I'm reading it. That's exactly what errors and omission is for. It's for negligence, errors, and omission. I mean, that's what it's for. So it's asking which is not a characteristic.
Oh.
I don't know, to be honest, but I'm thinking B or D. Let's go with D. It was B. Policy have numerous exclusions to limit. Okay, errors and omission policy are designed to cover a broad scope of possible claims. Therefore, they have a very few exclusions. Got it. Makes sense. So high deductibles, um, very few exclusions. All right, got it. Because an agent is using stationery with their logo, with the logo of an insurance company, applicants for insurance assume that the agent is authorized to transact on behalf of the that insurer. What type of agent authority does this describe? Implied, assume, apparent, express authority. What type of agent authority does this describe? Implied, assumed, apparent, expressed. agent is authorized to transact. This is assumed. I'm gonna go with assumed. The parent. Damn, assumed and apparent are such similar words, you know.
I had no idea on this one.
Apparent authority, also known as perceived authority. Okay, screenshot every time
Yeah.
you're going through this, because this one is the assumed. Assumed and implied are the same thing. Apparent and perceived are the same thing. So it's like legal jargon right here, you know. So this is what attorneys use, these words that mean something, and that we all think it means something, and but they really mean something else. It's weird, okay? So again, express authority right here. Express authority is authority. Let me see. Express authority is authority that let me see. Is authority that's written, right? That is in writing. Express authority is authority that is in writing. Right here. Apparent is the same thing as perceived authority. Right here. And then implied authority is the same thing as assumed authority. Got it? So implied authority is the same thing as assumed authority. But apparent authority is the same thing as perceived authority. And express authority is in writing. It's in the contract. It's in writing in the contract. Okay?
Okay.
Any questions on that?
No.
I like the vanishing pen idea. That's pretty cool.
I was like, wait, where are the words at?
Yeah, it's so it says, because an agent is using stationery for a logo for an insurance company, application for insurance assume, right? Assume, and that's why I clicked assume too right here, because it says the word assume right there, that the agent is authorized to transact on behalf of the insurer. Tricky bastards. Seriously, this is very tricky. Assume, that's why I clicked assume. But it's apparent. All right, so now we know.
Okay.
Next one. It's not gonna let me go to the next one until I click next. All right, next one. An agent whose license is due to expire may submit an application for renewal and pay applicable fees and continue operating under the expired license for a period of 30 days. We read, didn't we just read this? And according, the agent continue to operate under expired insurance license for 60 days, as long as the application for renewal has been filed and renewed, paid fees. Got it.
So 60 days?
Yeah, 2 years. So insurance license renew every 2 years, but if
Is it 2
but if
years
the
or 2
license
months?
continue to conduct business for 60 days past the expiration date. So a license is you have to renew it every 2 years. But when you're about to renew it, if it expires, you don't renew it, but you pay the licensing fees, you could still conduct business for 60 days. That's what it's saying.
Oh, wow. So how do you renew your license? Like, do you have to take another exam?
If you to renew your license, you have to do like a little bit of continuing education and take a quiz, open book quiz. You don't have to take another exam. All right, dang, we're getting a lot of them wrong here. Which of the following protects the insured from an unintentional policy lapse due to a non-payment premium? This is an automatic premium loan. Automatic premium loan is a provision that protects the insured from unintentional lapse. So like, for example, let's say the client goes unintentional because the client forgot to make his payment, payment right here. What this provision is going to do is going to take money from their cash value, and then it's going to pay for the premiums so that the policy stays in force. Make sense?
Yeah. So they won't, hold on, let me see. What about if they have direct deposit, like direct withdrawal?
Yeah, if it's that's how most policies are. Automatic payment, direct, pre-authorized checking.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes, let's say, what if it overdrafts? What if the account gets closed and the client forgets that money was being drafted from this account, you know?
Right. Okay.
So that's the scenario that they're talking about right here. What if the client forgets to make a payment or closes the account or gets overdrafted and the payment doesn't go through? So eventually the policy goes into a grace period, right? The grace period is 2 months, and once the grace period is over, the policy lapses.
Okay.
Right? So then if the policy has, cash value, thank you, babe. So if the policy has cash value, then after the grace period, this provision right here with the cash value is gonna go through active. Is gonna pay the premiums so that the policy doesn't go lapsed.
Okay.
Do you have a thank you sticker?
What are you looking for, babe?
Thank you sticker.
Oh, it's over here. It's over here. All right. It's going back to number 1. This is weird. What is the purpose of a fixed period settlement option? Fixed period settlement option. Fixed period is going to pay for a certain period of time until the money runs out. So they provide guaranteed income for a certain period of time. That's
Okay.
what I said, right? The settle insurance company's liability to provide guaranteed income for life? Nope. To provide a guaranteed amount of money each month? No, it provides income for a certain period of time. Fixed period. That one's also an annuity question. A fee charged to the insured when a policy or annuity is exchanged for its cash value is
A fee.
a fee charged when the policy or annuity is exchanged for its cash value. Exchange for its cash value. Surrender charge? Yeah, there it is. Surrender charge. It's weird how they're asking it, but that's the answer. All right, cool. Let's go to the next one. In case where the primary beneficiary predeceases the insured, in the event of the insured's death, the death benefit proceeds will be paid to the contingent beneficiary. If there is a contingent beneficiary. If there is not a contingent beneficiary, then it goes to the estate. To the estate.
The estate, as in.
ESTATE.
Okay.
So it's the net worth. The estate is a net worth of the client.
Okay.
One more and we're done, okay? When a reduced paid up non-forfeiture option is chosen, what happens to the face amount of the policy? Reduced means the coverage is reduced. Paid up, that means it's paid up to age 100. So what happens to the face amount of the policy? It's reduced because it says right there reduced, right? So remains the same, decreases over the term, no, not over the term of policy. It is reduced. There it is. It is a reduced amount that the cash value could buy in a single premium till age 100. All right. Any questions, Mercedes?
No, it's just very.
If you have a little bit of time right now, because I got to jump on a meeting right now at 9. If you have a little bit of time right now, just go log into your PO and just continue studying. Right now that your brain is alert. Right now that your brain is like ready. It's warmed up already. Yeah, it got warmed up in the last 30 minutes. Take like a little 5-minute break, and then hit these chapters again. Hit them hard.
Okay.
Dude. Hit them hard. Porque your test is coming up, right?
Yes, next Sunday.
Okay. Yeah, right now, if you don't got nothing to do in the next 30, 40 an hour, take a little 5-minute break, drink some water, y vámonos otra vez. Let's attack.
Okay,
All
I'll
right,
do
Jen.
that.
Well, you take care, Mercedes, and I'll be on this. I'll do this again tomorrow and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Let's do it again.
Okay.
Unless something crazy happens, I'm ready.
Okay,
right.
sounds good. All right.
All right.
Thank
Take
you.
care. All right.
You
You're
too.
welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.